Hey guys, it's Soulmonger here, and today I'm going to be breaking down Sideswipe. So he's one of the cooler looking Transformers in my opinion. He's got a sweet transformation in and out of vehicle mode, and you're walking on wheels, so the wheels go round and round and it makes you extra fast, which is pretty sweet. As you can see, he's got a scoped burst rifle for his primary weapon. This weapon is pretty good close range and from a distance. It's a pretty versatile weapon. His secondary weapon you can pick. I'm using a submachine gun because I like to have a close range one, because I also use backstab for my ability, and I like to get up close range and punch a guy in the back and use a submachine gun when I can. Otherwise, you have the option to use a sniper rifle, which is good from a distance, a very far distance, and a double rocket launcher. So you have those three options with him. You also have his primary ability is a melee spin, which is kind of like a whirlwind, but it's not as strong because he's the scout, obviously. So you can use that close range, and it does deal a good amount of damage, better if you hit him from behind. He has different abilities that you can use for a secondary one. I'm using the dash in this one, and that just basically makes you zoom forward. And then a mark target, which I actually really like. If you can mark the enemy out, everybody can see where they are, and it weakens their armor. And then there's the Orbital Beacon, which shows the locations of the enemy on the battlefield. I don't really recommend using that one too much, because if you go on a 3-kill streak, you're going to have that anyways, and your other teammates have access to it with 3-kill streaks as well. For his upgrades, I definitely recommend using backstab all the time, because he's a pretty quick player, and you can usually get around the enemy and hit him in the back maybe once, maybe twice, and get some kills like that. And for his secondary upgrade, I recommend the leg service, make him have faster foot speed so he's even more quick, or the health matrix. He doesn't have the best defense, so if you take damage while you're fighting someone, you'll at least get some health back. And that's kind of my breakdown on his abilities. He's a pretty good character. I feel the scouts in this game are probably the most useful as for getting around. They're the quickest, they offer the dash, and you can really cruise with them. As you can see, this video, you might have saw some of the clips from this video. I used some of the clips in my review for the video, but I thought this was a pretty good competitive game, so I wanted to show you this. It wasn't a blowout on either side, and it was an interesting game to watch. Like this map for scouts, I simply like this map for them because the overshields are located on the top, middle, left, and right side, and if one is not there, you can dash over to the other side and grab the other. And also, you could be first to the double damage, which is located right below that. So, I enjoy playing with the Scout. He, in my opinion, is the most... I just went through a bunch of mines there. But he is the most useful just because his foot speed is so fast, and you can just... Your escapability is definitely the best with him, versus somebody that's bigger and clunkier. You just can't get away as easy. And then, here you see me battling the other Scout. I feel the Autobot Scout, him and Bumblebee have the same ability, which is the melee spin. I feel like the Autobot Scout, even though he just beat me down with the Decepticon Scout, I feel like the Autobot one is better just because of the melee spin versus the Decepticon one, where you have the dual assault rifles. The dual assault rifles is good. I mean, you can deal extra damage, but that melee spin, if you can sneak up on a couple people from behind, you can get a good couple melees in on their back. Yeah, maybe you can get like a 2-for-1, and especially if you have the double damage, you can easily get a couple kills with that melee spin. So a lot of you guys were requesting this video, the Sideswipe Breakdown, and I know a lot of you guys want to see Shockwave and Ratchet and Ironhide as well, so I'm working on putting together some videos for those. But I wanted to get to a couple other things, and I thought this was a good competitive game. I'll show you guys a Sideswipe here. So it comes down to the wire. As you can see, it's 19-19 right now. So I'm just going to let the rest of the video play out, and I'm not going to ruin the ending to let you know who wins or what happens. Please leave a comment, leave a rating, and subscribe if you have not for some more Transformers videos coming soon. Thanks, and have a great day, guys.
Orbital Beacon online. Three frags left. Orbital Beacon online. One frag remaining. 5 frags left. Autobots win the match.
Okay, that's how you do it.